You can't please everybody. The sneaker community is always all over brands, asking them to try something new, do something different, give us something innovative. But as soon as they change just the slightest details on some of our favorite shoes, we freak out and we're like, no, 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 take it back. You gotta fix it. Which one is it? You know, which one do we want? Do we really want something new, or do we want things to stay the same? Recently, images of a Fire Red 3 started to circulate the internet, and people are not happy. If you haven't seen it yet, don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up some images. As you can see, it does have a transparent tab on the back. On that transparent tab is the Jumpman, and then underneath you can still see that red Nike Air. Me personally, I like it. I think it's different. I think it brings something new to an old colorway. Jordan Brand is clearly trying to switch things up here, and I don't think that they completely destroyed the shoe. But there are people out there who are not happy and wish they would have just given us the Fire Red 3. No twists, no surprises. The whole situation got me thinking, what retros do I actually want to see from Nike and Jordan Brand? So I came up with a list of my top 5. To kick off the list at number 5 is the Air Jordan 9 in the olive colorway. Now the Air Jordan 9 is a very slept on model. I don't have any in the collection because there's not a lot of colorways of this model that I actually like. But the olive colorway is one that I've always kind of had an affinity for. I've always really liked it. So if they were to retro this shoe in my size range, I would definitely cop. Number 4 is the Air Jordan 7 Citrus. Now the 7 I think is a little bit more popular than the 9, especially when it comes to colorways like the Bordeaux, the hair. I feel like everyone who collects Jordans knows those colorways, but if you don't really collect Jordans or you're really not a part of the sneaker community, there's a lot of colorways that slip through the cracks, and the Citrus is definitely one of those colorways. I always thought the colorway on this one was super fire. It came out around the time I was in middle school, so I did see some of my classmates with it, but I never had a pair for myself, and at this point it's going to be hard to find a pair in my size and in good condition. If you made it this far through the video, shout out to you. You're a real one. We're at number 3, and number 3 is kind of where the heat kicks off, I guess you could say, and that is with the Air Force One linen. One of my favorite Air Force Ones. If you really look at this Air Force One, there's nothing crazy or super like stand out about it. It's just a real clean colorway. Okay, there's no laser engraving, there's no symbol on the heel, but most people, sneakerheads, can recognize a good thing when they see it, and that is why this sneaker is such a gem. Not a lot of people have it in their collection, and it's never released in my size, so I really hope that Nike brings that one back around. The last time they released it was with Kith, and it was super limited. It didn't even come in GS sizes, so yeah, Nike, you gotta give that one to us for real. This next one I actually do have in the collection, but I would just really appreciate a new pair, a fresh pair, and that is the Cool Gray 11. This colorway is one of the cleanest colorways for the Air Jordan 11, high, mid, whatever. Again, it's simple, it's nothing crazy going on. It's just a really clean colorway that has become a gem for a lot of sneakerheads, a lot of collections, and I would really like a new pair of these, a fresh pair of these, because as you can see, that sole is super yellow. Last sneaker to mention, but definitely not the least, coming in at number 1 is the Air Jordan 4 Lightning. This sneaker has topped 2 of my lists now. It is the number 1 sneaker on my Grail list if you haven't seen that video, and now it is the number 1 sneaker on the sneakers I wish would retro list. Air Jordan 4s are one of my favorite silhouettes. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, and if I might add, the Lightning would definitely kind of complete this little trio I got going on, so I really need those in the collection. But in order to do it, I need Jordan Brand to retro it in my size range. I need them to do it. The yellow upper on that shoe just looks so fire, and if you're thinking, well, if it's a majority yellow upper, how many things could you possibly wear it with? No, you're wrong. Expand your color wheel and you'll know that those shoes can actually pair up nicely with so many different outfits, and I really just can't wait until Jordan Brand decides to retro it. I mean, how far off can we be? Just some wishful thinking, but that is about it for my list. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It really helps the channel, and I will check you all out in the next one.